But if you ever go to a funeral, and I've gone to a few of them, I think it's fairly common where you hear this adage and this statement. They say, well, they went to a better place. This is the hope. This is the hope, I think, for any person that's here tonight, is that there are aspects and experience in our things in our life that we enjoy enough that we want our lives to continue. And of course, this wasn't originally the plan for humanity, that we would have our 80 or 100 years here on this planet and then die and return to the dust, and that's it. But no, Jesus said, I've come that you might have life and have it to the fullest. Free gospel, sir? Free gospel, ladies? So, where will you go? Where will you go? And I think that's the hope. Most people, they do have a hope. Once you get past your 20s, that goes by pretty quick, even though, many people try to live and think that they're still in their 20s. I heard someone say, well, I think Ray Comfort, he says, I still feel like I'm 18 on the inside. You could be 65 years old. You say, well, I still feel like a teenager, these kinds of things. See, but the point is life moves only in one direction, and that's towards old age. I don't think anyone here is Benjamin Button, where you actually go in reverse and you start to become younger. And see, what that means is that death comes to us all. The scriptures state that the wages of sin is death, that it is appointed unto men and women once to die and then to face judgment. So what that means is death is a fact of reality in the human experience, and even more so, that's not necessarily something out in the far-flung future. This, as far as we know, could be something that you're going to have to face and deal with, even possibly tonight. And my friend, that's not a threat. This is not something that I'm trying to hold over you or trying to impose upon you. This is the reality of the human experience. The reason why is because not only is our life finite, but it is also fragile. That's why everybody uses the crosswalk, right? If they're wise. And you click it or you tick it, you stick your seatbelt and it's locked and loaded position, and your vehicle has air side airbags and airbags every which way, and they say don't drink and drive, and all these kinds of things. Ultimately, why? So that we can protect and preserve human lives, even namely our own. See, the problem is it doesn't matter how much discretion and prudence and wisdom you use. One day death will come knocking upon your door